चलता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In the first Mangalacharan, we have seen few important principles. First, we saw the truth is one without a second. Second thing, we saw that the truth comes in our life as Guru. Third thing, we saw the same Guru comes in our life as the Brahma Vidya. Now, all these things pertaining to the seeker. What about the world? The world also comes out of the same reality when the reality gets dichotomized into Purusha and Prakriti and the world is created. Therefore, before creation, during creation and after creation, the truth alone remains. This is, in short, the summary of the Mangalacharan. So, after having done this thing, now this Shiva Shakti, in Vivek Chudamani, Bhagavan Shankaracharya describes Avyakta Namni Paramesha Shakti. So, what is called as Shiva and Parvati or Shakti is called as Ishvara and Maya or Avyakta. Now, what is the position of this thing? Example is given in different ways. The simplest example is the fire and its burning ability. These are two things. So when we are talking about fire and its burning ability, so we are talking about two. But are they two? See? So although they are two, yet they are not two. Therefore, bhinna api abhinna api ubhayatmikano. Anga api ananga api ubhayatmikano. Although it is separate, yet it is not separate, and it is both, and it is beyond that. See? So, this potentiality of the fire is responsible for creating the world. This example will extend further. How? We take the fire and apply to water. Take a pot, put water in that, and put it on the fire. So, fire has got two aspects. One is light, second is heat. Only the heat aspect will be manifested in the water. not the light aspect. And if we say, no, fire has only heat, not light, then he is having an incomplete understanding, not complete understanding. Why this is happening? It is not because of fire, but because of the upadhi through which the fire is expressing. So when the fire is expressing through the water, it can express only as heat, nothing else. See? But I can't believe it. Okay, we'll do another experiment. So, we take a piece of wood and to that wood we apply fire. So, in that wood, both the things will be expressed, light as well as the heat. See? Therefore, if you take the original fire, what is original fire? Fire or the Rupa Tanmatra supports all the forms. In this wooden table there is fire. But the fire is unmanifest. So when it is unmanifest, it is cold and without any light. But when the same fire becomes manifest, it is heat and light. See the difference? Why all these things? Simply take Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. See? Therefore, you will not get crowds when you study Upanishad or Vedanta. You cannot get crowds. Crowds come where there is bhog. Free Bollywood dance invitations. See? Even if you have the whole India as a stage, yet it will be small because free and bhog. See? The second place, hospitals. Go to any hospital, full. Are you invited to go to hospital? No, we have to go. See? The third place, to the temple. See? पैसा दिला दो, जय माता दी, जल्दी दिला दो, जय माता दी, शादी करा दो, जय माता दी, डाइवोर्स करा दो, जय माता दी. Huge crowds. So 3 places. Bollywood, bhog. Hospitals, rog. And temples, calm, desires. Nobody goes to temple for the sake of God. We go, God, if you do this thing, I will do this thing. See? They are also bribe. And that is why our gods never have frowning face, smiling. Malum hai ja. See? So these are the 3 places where you will get lot of crowds. See? Because they are promoting our wrong notions. And when you go to a gym, you will see, go to any gym throughout the world, there are so many freebies with that. First month free. You will get fresh towel. You will get a showering arrangement. You will get fresh soap. But somehow come. And yet hardly anybody goes. Because who goes to the gym? Those who are healthy and those who want to maintain the health. Our satsanga is like a gym. Those who are healthy. This is what I can imagine. And who are unhealthy? Those who ask questions. Swamiji, my husband does like this, my wife does like this. When you got married, did you ask me? But people ask, Swamiji, see, my son doesn't want to get married, you please tell him. I said, yes, I will tell him not to get married. Constantly complaining, complaining, complaining. See? We have this wrong notion. If we go to satsang, things will change around us. It will not happen. When you have a driving license, the traffic will not improve. See? If you go to Ahmedabad, you have to discover your own rules and regulations there. See? You cannot show the light for changing the direction. You don't have to show the hand. They take out the leg. On that also there is a question. When I used to be in Ahmedabad Management Association, Swami, you got such a terrible observation. Why these rickshaw people take out their leg when they have to take this turn, that turn? Why it is so? I said, Purva Janma Samskar. Om Purnamada Purnamada. Now, through you are Sat. For a change, you have understood Chit. And you are happy, Ananda. See? Now, out of this one absolute reality, a miserable husband comes out, a terrible wife comes out, the uncontrolled children come out. See? So, who is responsible for that? Man alone cannot produce children. Woman alone cannot produce children. They come together and create problems. See? Therefore, ऐसी ये निरुपाधिके जगती जिये जनके तिये वंदिली मिया मूलिके देवो देवी. So the Shiva and the Shakti, in this manner, I say, ye nirupadhike. Nirupadhika means without any conditioning. See? Conditioning of colors and forms, vision. Conditioning of the sense organs, mind. Conditioning of the likes and dislikes to intellect. Conditioning of the I versus you. We drop that, go to Chetana. Drop the Chetana, come to the consciousness. See? So the Upadhi for the mind is the sense organs. There are not 5 minds. Only one mind coming out of the eye become the hearing, the seeing ability, comes out of the ear, the hearing ability, comes out of the nose, poking ability. Don't poke your nose. Pokeability. So behind all these expressions, there is but one mind. So this one mind has become many because of the upadhi. Nirupadhika. See? So ऐसी ये निरुपाधिके. Nirupadhika. No upadhi. So what are the upadhis we drop? We drop the upadhi of possessions. We drop the upadhi of relations. We drop the upadhi of achievements and failure. We drop the upadhi of the body identification. We drop the upadhi of everything. Last upadhi we drop, I who wants to sleep. Even that I is dropped. Where we reach is ICA Nirupadhike. This is the meaning. ICA Nirupadhike Jagachi Jiye Janake. So these two together create the world. So fire without upadhi is unmanifest. That unmanifest fire has the potentiality, the Shakti to burn. Now see the beauty. The fire can burn everything. It doesn't burn itself. Sugar cane doesn't suffer from diabetes. See? It doesn't burn itself. So, Jagachi ye janake. So, the absolute reality in Vedanta, the Brahman, in this field, it is the Param Shiva, Nirupadhike. Now, when upadhi is invoked, now be attentive. What is upadhi? Because of the upadhi, we are imposed with limitations. See? Earlier, the boy used to go wherever he wanted, ha ha ho ho. Now, upadhi has come, wife. Where are you going? Why are you going? With whom you are going? No end to that conditioning. So, nirupadhike Paramatma. Upadhi, invocation of his potentiality. And with these two, it appears as if they have become two, but they cannot stay independently. The burning power has no independent existence from the fire, and the fire is not fire if it cannot burn. Dekho Maharaj, why we are thinking so much? Breakfast was good, but so I see ye nirupadike, jagachi ye janake. So when the fire is manifesting its potentiality, then the world is created. Now what is the world? World is names and forms. Jagachi ye janake. Tiye vandili miya murike. Now this Shiva Shakti, this is what I have propitiated, offered my salutations to in the earlier the 5 verses. Tiya Vandili Miya Murike Devo Devi. So the Shiva and the Shakti I have thus saluted in the first 5 Mangalacharan shlokas. Now the thought continues. Jo Priyuchi Praneshwari उलथे आवडची ये सरोभरी चारुस्थळी एकाहारी एकांगाचा. जो प्रियुची प्राणेश्वरी, existence itself is Sat and Chit. जो प्रियुची, the Param Shiva, Praneshwari, he himself is the Shakti. Can the Shakti remain independent of the Shiva? See, if you have observed, you will see in most of the temples, where there is a Shivalinga, there is no statue of Lord Shiva. And where there is a statue of Shiva, there is no Shivalinga. The reason is, when Prakriti manifests, Shiva disappears. And when Shiva becomes prominent, Prakriti disappears. See? So here it is said, Jo Priyuchi Praneshwari Ulathe Avdichi Sarobari. Then out of his own love, he brings out his own potentiality. So Shiva is infinite, and whenever you have got something in you, you want to express, is it not? I didn't know this, but I learned from you. In Delhi it happened. One of my friends, I went for their marriage. And there are communities in India, when they fix marriages, they don't talk about the girl, the boy, and what are the qualities you have got, how much money you are going to spend for the marriage of your daughter. Maybe 6 crores only. We are from the boys' side, we will be spending at least 10 crores. I think we don't match, okay? So to such marriage I went. And only to see. And when my friend, he had some kind of, some golden or whatever it may be, half inside and half outside. I thought by mistake it might have happened. So I said, hey, wait a minute. I opened his shirt, buttons, put it everything inside, close it. Now his wife told, Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, your husband is so dumb, he doesn't know even how to put on. Half inside, half outside. See? Is it ABCD or what? Do you know ABCD? ABCD is a jinn that you people put on a blue kind of thing, jinn, and they are famous in Pune. Do you know what is that? You are all ignorant. ABCD means ABCD. Aggabai chaddi diste. They put on the jinn in such a manner that their underwear is seen. So if a person like me goes, he will pull his upar karo yaar. This is fashion. Now this thing has come to us from Paramatma. Don't blame anybody. So this Param Shiva, with his infinite potentiality, he wanted to express, I can do this. See? There are those people who know little bit of singing. For no reason, they'll be sitting. Then somebody asked, I have to ask them, will you keep shut up? No, I can sing also. See, little bit we have, we want to show off. Paramatma has got infinite. Will he keep quiet? Therefore, he wanted to express, and for that expression, he invoked his Shakti. And Param Shiva is now reduced to Shiva and Shakti. See? How poetic expression. So, and when he expresses through two, in two, Shiva and Shakti, then for what? Only for happiness. This is another principle. Everything that we do in our life, or we do not do something in our life, it has got only one purpose. And we are all seeking happiness. See? So our life can be written in two words, either pravrutti or nivrutti. Pravrutti involvement, nivrutti withdrawal. Only two. Now for example, you people get married. Now tell me, who of you got married to become miserable? See? One father told his son, Beta, congratulations on the happiest day of your life. Dad, you are so forgetful. What happened? My marriage is tomorrow, not today. He said, therefore I am telling you, this is the happiest day of your life. From tomorrow we don't know what is going to come. See? So all of us get into the world for seeking happiness. What we get, we all know. See? Similarly, withdrawal. See? Then, I will divorce. You divorce. Then what? Another problem. Now I will be happy. See, friends, we are all struggling only to get happiness. This is where we go wrong. On the contrary, express happiness. You can express happiness if you are not caught up in small little stupid things. See? We are never miserable for something great. We are miserable for small little things, I was coming, I could not get the window seat. Then go and sit in the toilet, 1 hour. See, friends, independent seat. And do your commode yoga. Therefore, to express that happiness, Paramatma is reduced from the absolute non-dual to the relative. And by not getting something from outside, it is own inherent. Now see, a child becomes a father. So the ability to procreate is not brought from outside. It was already in him. But as the age grew, slowly he has come to a stage where the procreation ability becomes manifest, and when it becomes manifest, he has to get married. See? Therefore, this Paramatma, he brought out these two things, Shiva and Shakti, out of him. And therefore, he became active to create the world. Now see the difference. There are two types of activities in this world we come across. One activity is as a result of need. Other activity is as a result of joy. Rivers flow to the ocean because the rivers want to discover fulfillment. Therefore, they keep on running. And the waters are constantly running. But in the ocean also, the water is not still. There also it is moving. Now, what is the difference? The movement of the waters in the river is a need-based. And the movement of the waters in the ocean is fulfillment-based. So, is our life need-based or fulfillment-based? How simple it is. Both are activities. In one activity, we are seeking something. In other activity, we are expressing. What can we express? Whatever we have inside. A person who is frustrated, what can he express? Hey, come on, once in a while laugh. What laugh? You will understand when you will get a wife like me. See? Those who become miserable in their life because of anybody, they are the fools of the highest order. This will not make an impact. If I use a proper word in place of fool, then you will understand. They are बेवकूफ. अब समझ में आ गया. Do you know the difference between the बेवकूफ and ignorant? See, ignorant means पागल है. And बेवकूफ means what? Pagal people are never miserable. They make others miserable. They are not miserable. बेवकूफ, they become miserable for any reason. See, those who become miserable because of others, nobody can help them. Therefore, understand this principle. Is our life an expression of joy, completeness, or we are seeking happiness in life? And therefore, this Paramatma, he decided to express his abundance, and in that he created this world. How beautiful expression is there. Further, आवड़ी चेनि वेगे एक एका गिणिति आंगे की द्वैता चेनि पांगे उगड़िते आहाति. The way he has expressed the whole thing. When Shiva and Shakti, they swallow each other. How beautiful it is. They merge in each other. Shiva and Shakti swallow each other. And how they do it? Avadi cheni. Not out of frustration, but out of mutual consent. Avadi cheni ange, they have got mutual love. Meaning what? Both of them have clear understanding. Husband is husband because of the wife, and wife is wife because of the husband. See? There was one lady. This happened maybe about 5-10 years before. And there is a mid-life crisis in the married people's life. Mid-life. When the ladies are 40, 45 plus and the gents are 50, 55 plus. That time it is their second life begins. A mid-life crisis. And only thing is misunderstanding each other and ultimately divorce. Maximum divorces happen during that time. So one such lady came to me and asked me, Swami, we are staying under the same roof but we don't talk to each other. I think I should separate. Do it. What is your opinion? I said, did you get married with my opinion? No, I want your advice. I said, do you know what you are doing? You are only changing the problem. You are not dissolving the problem. See? Then what I should do? I said, have patience. Shraddha Saburi. Patience is not there. And both of them don't understand. that he is going through a wrong time in his life, she is going through a wrong time. And then tu mai, tu mai, tu mai. And if they are Gujarati, hu tu. Because in Gujarati, mai is called a hu. Tu. Kabaddi. Swamiji, because you say, I will not. I said, you are not obliging me. You divorce 100 times, who cares? And then what to do? I said, have patience. That is the only thing in life which can help you. And by God's grace, he listened. 1 year, 1.5 years gone. Then the children's marriage. Swamiji, thank you very much. You have saved our family. I have not done anything. Your Beokufi was making you miserable. We have to learn to tolerate each other. Forget about love. As your age grows, love dries. And what can really keep the old husband and wife together is only mutual need. It is easier to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. This is so simple. Therefore, they had such intense love for each other as if they swallow each other, and again they become separate, again they come together, and by this they express and expand their love. And therefore, whenever you are really wanting to help yourself, go for outing like our retreats like this, wherever, but don't go as a husband and wife together. Go separately. Because here also you come, you want to stay in the same room, and again in the morning that husband always gets earlier, old habit, and wife is still sleeping. See? And then husband goes to the bathroom and asks, where is my toothbrush? And she barks at him, Dikhta nahi kya? Haan, dikh gaya. Unless he gets a banging in the morning, the day doesn't start. See? And thereafter, again, where is the toothpaste? अंधे हो गए क्या? नहीं मिल गया मुझे. Unless in the morning you get the blessing, the day doesn't start. And if it is the old couple, वो तो ठीक है, डेंचर कहाँ रखा? So you create samsar even after coming over here. See, I have seen many husbands, they do not know even how to open the zip of the bag. कैसे करना कैसे? कभी किया ही नहीं. See, friends, learn to remain independent, separate, at least for 1 week. Now you all have come here. There is peace at your home. See. So, their mutual love can grow if there is a gap in between. Otherwise, the same thing every day. This they knew, and therefore they go to sleep. What is sleep? Sleep is, although they are together, but they are away from each other. This is why we all go to sleep. जे एकची नवे एकसरे मा दोघा दोही पण कैसे पुरे काय नेणो साकारे स्वरूपी जिये. There is a uniqueness in their relationship. See, they are, although appearing two, but they are one. See, in USA, there was one couple many years before, maybe 30, 40 years before. Young couple, they had 2 or 3 children. And a lady asked me, Swamiji, we are constantly fighting. What to do? I said, take sticks in the hand so you can have proper things. And not only that, but our children also say, Mom, Dad, you are worse than kids, constantly fighting. Children telling, what should we do? I said, you have to understand. Your bedroom is not meant for making love. Bedroom is meant for fighting. Fight. Take all the instrument at your disposal. Fight. But when you come out of the room, you come as one. See, this is where the teacher says, जे एकची नव्हे एक सरे मा दोघा दोन कैसे पुरे. Essentially they are one. So husband and wife, if they present themselves as one, children will get a proper guidance and there will not be any problem. But the children constantly watching the mother and the father constantly fighting. See, somewhere it happened. Both of them doctors, and they had 2 daughters. Very sweet, must be going in the 11th standard or college. So when I was there was a long holiday, 4th July holiday in USA. Both the girls came. So I was playing fool with them. I said, hey, you have got such a long holiday. Didn't you go with your friends somewhere outing? Why you came to these old fellows? You know what reply they gave? Swamiji, our best friends are our parents. When the children discover friends at their own home, they don't have to go to various places to search for friendship. There are many, they don't want to go home. Keep away because house is on fire always. How important it is. Therefore, they ekachi nave ekasare. They are never together, always fighting, tu, my, tu. And therefore, doga doni pana kaise pure, how they can remain as one in two? They have to remain as one. Therefore, in one marriage, I gave them one blessing. Put their hands together. When you are married now, first 10 years, mad for each other. Next 10 years, made for each other. Rest of the life, only for each other. And never mad at each other. फिर लाइफ में क्या मजा आएगा पब्लिक को. See friends, therefore, जे एकची नव्हे एक सरे. You cannot call one as one. Why? Do you call one infinite? Infinite is only one. In the same manner, Param Shiva Brahman is not one. Even to call Paramatma as one is an abuse. See, Je ekachi nave ekasare. You can't even call it one. You're the only. See? Like if you have got one child, do you introduce your child, he is my elder son? Oh, that means there is a line behind. No, he is the only son. Then he cannot be elder. The only son. Therefore, जे एकची नवे एक सरे मा दोघा दोघी पण कैसे पुरे. Then how they can remain separate? They can be happy only when they are one. Therefore, in marriages, 1 plus 1 is not 2. 1 and 1 is not 11. The mathematics of marriage is different. 1 plus 1 is 1. On the basis of this, one couple met me. Swamiji, you came for our marriage and you have given us this mantra. Then, because of that we are fighting. Why? Which one? Husband or wife? Those who are fighting, they are genius. जे एक जी नवे एक सरे मा दोघा दो इनी बड़ा कैसे पूरे काय नेणो साकारे स्वरूपी जिये. And therefore, how to make them understand what is this? Are they two? Is Purusha Prakriti separate? See? Without the fire, burning power cannot be. Without the burning power, it cannot be fire. So they are two, yet they are one. So is it not the story of life? Both are required for life. Husband and wife, both are required. One is incomplete because of the other. See? But then our strong personality. See? And what is the personality? I want divorce. After that, what will you do? आकाश से टपके खजूर पे लटके. See, All those people who get into this divorce business, they are only changing the problems. They are not solving or dissolving the problem. See Maharaj. Therefore, the uniqueness of this relationship, Shiva Shakti, or in our day-to-day life, husband-wife is so unique. Maintain it cheerfully. कैसी स्वसुखाची आळुकी जे दोन्ही पणे भिडोनी एकी ने दीती मा कौतुकी एकपण फुटो. Their joy of separateness finds fulfillment when they join together. See, take an example. If I take my right hand and left hand, they are separate. Now with this right hand, I scratch my left hand. So here he becomes the instrument and other become the one who is enjoying the scratching. In both the places, I am the same. Then sometime this left hand goes and scratches the right hand. So there is mutual acceptance. Sometime you give, sometime I give, sometime you do, sometime I do. Where is the competition? See, in Sydney, there was one Gujarati couple, and they were constantly fighting. So my host told me, Swamiji, they are such sweet people, married for 6-7 years, constantly fighting. Can you help them? I said, I don't know, let us try. So we went for a walk in a garden. And I found the cause. The cause was, when we were going, there was a, flower bed and some nice flower plants. So casually I said, I think this is dahlia. No, Swami, this is not dahlia. He said some other alia. I don't know what it is. And then she said, no, it is not that, it is that. So on the name of that flower, both the fools were fighting. And the flower was laughing. And I was enjoying the whole thing. So their cause of their misery was this. On every small little issue, they will have argument. So after my diagnosis was done, then they asked me, Swamiji, you have seen, this is how we fight. Can you tell something? I said, I will tell you, but my condition, no discussion, no argument. You do or you don't do, I don't care. Okay, tell us. Have a baby. Swamiji, I said, you are discussing. Over. You go to hell, I have no problem. Swamiji, and by God's grace, baby was born. But Swamiji, why baby? I said, when you have a baby, you have a common enemy. See? And thereafter, they forgot fighting with each other. Because that fellow was to keep busy. And that boy, now he must be about 8-10 years old. He is such a terrible monster. I went to their house, nothing is in one place. He takes the laptop and plays as if it is a cricket bat. You can never mind. Horrible he is. Everything is a mess in their house. See? I said, hey, how are you? He said, Yasin. Fighting? With whom to fight? Because it's a common mistake. Friends, enemies, terrorists unite us, is it not? Politicians divide us. Therefore, invite terrorists who will be united. So, for a married couple, the child is a terrorist. He makes everybody straight. So, swasukhachi aduki, je doni pane bidoni eki. So, they decided to enjoy, and in that joy, a baby was born, and that baby is this world. See? They created, therefore God created this world out of happiness, not out of misery. If the material of this world is happiness, there cannot be miseries in our life. Miseries are we created. In Panchadashi, this topic comes. See? There are two creations. One is God's creation, second is Jiva's creation, Isha Srishti and Jiva Srishti. Ishvara created a woman, Ishvara, Isha Karya. And out of that one woman, we created a daughter, a wife, a sister, a mother. And who are miserable? The daughter is miserable. And then the wife is miserable? Okay. Wife is miserable. Then the sister is miserable and the mother is miserable. Where are they now? They are not in God's creation. They are in our creation. See, friends. Therefore, Kaisi Swasukha ji Aduki, they wanted to express their inherent bliss. But instead of we expressing the bliss in our life, we are expressing blisters. And therefore we suffer. Je doni pani bidoni eki. These two things come together to produce one. He will be giving examples subsequently. Two lips create one sound. Two eyes create one perception. See? Two sticks you hit together create one sound. In the same manner, because of this Purusha Prakriti, Shiva Shakti, this one thing called the world is created, and Ma Nedeti Ma Kautuki Ekapanatuto. And although they have expressed themselves as two, yet they continue to be always as one. See? And therefore, on the basis of the child, the husband and wife fight. See how they fight? Husband thinks that my daughter loves me the most. Wife thinks she is making fool of you. She likes me the most. And the child is the smartest one. Whatever they want to get things done, if they go to father, they will tell, Papa, how did you get married to this lady? You are so smart, you are so intelligent and all that. Beta, what do you want? See, friends. Children make a fool of their parents, but the foolish parents don't understand. Ne deti kautuki ekapanatuto, but they never forget the oneness that ultimately this is our creation. हा ठावो भेरी वियोग भेडे जे बाळ तरी जगाये वडे वियाली परी न मोडे दोगुले पण. See, in this manner, Shiva and Shakti has maintained oneness. See, dogule pana na mode. These, although they are appearing as two, yet their oneness remains. Meaning what? Prakriti cannot operate independent of Paramatma or the Shiva, and Shiva cannot express without the help of the Prakriti or the Shakti. See? And therefore, it is necessary for us to understand that manifestation is none other than Paramatma. What we call in Vedanta language, that the material cause of this world is Paramatma and the efficient cause of this world is Paramatma. Efficient cause is knowledge predominant and material cause is Prakriti predominant. And these two together is this world. Therefore, if we want to know what the world is, only two things. Knowledge and the material cause, efficient and material cause. So, Shakti is the material cause and Shiva is the efficient cause. And in this manner, they appear to have become two, but they never remain two, they are always one, and their oneness is expressed in the form of a child, and the child is none other than this world. See? Therefore, Vyali Parina Mode, Dogule Pane, Jagaye Vade Badatari. See? The child that is created by Shiva Shakti, Jagaye Vade, like the whole world, is their child. And yet they are one. They are never divorced because the two only have created it. It is their responsibility to maintain what is your creation. Therefore, Paramatma is creator, sustainer, and absorber, all the three. So, continuing further, Apuliye Angi Samsara, Dekhi Liya Chara Chara, Pari Nedi Tachi Tisara, Zhokala Go. So, Shiva and Shakti, they are Apuleni Angi Samsara. The whole world is supported by them. Dekhaliya Chara Chara. Now, what is the world? World has got two things, Chara and Achara. See, Chara is moving, changing, sentient. Achara is inert, not moving, not changing. Two of them. Now, if we stand in front of the mirror, we see the reflection. If we stand in front of the wall, we don't see. Is there something wrong with our face? That sometime, reflection comes, sometime it doesn't come. What is wrong with my face? Nothing wrong with your face. Something wrong with your head. The difference is in the media where reflection can happen, cannot happen. Like the first example I gave you, fire, water, etc. in the same manner. Some upadhi, some prakriti, where Chaitanya can express as Chetana, then it becomes sentient world. In some upadhis, the Chaitanya can express only as existence. It is the inert world. Therefore, in Vedanta Shastra, how the knowledge takes place, the technique is, I'll tell you in simple English, the Vastu Avachinna Chaitanya and the Drashtu Avachinna Chaitanya, when they meet together, then the knowledge takes place. You told we'll tell simple words. Meaning what? In the material world, in the things, there is consciousness but unmanifest. In case of the seer or experiencer, the consciousness is manifest. Therefore, the unmanifest consciousness and the manifest consciousness, cathode and anode, when they come together, there is light, there is experience. So, in that experience, both of them unite. See, this is the meaning. Apuliye Ange Samsara Dekhaliya Chara Chara. So, the whole world, from our point of view, Jada Chetan is different. See? From the children's point of view, brother, sister, mama like you more, and mama. From parents' point of view, for them they are the same. In the same manner. See? Dekhaliya Charan Parinedija Tisara. But they do not create the third factor. I like or I don't like. Because for them it is the same thing. Chara, Jada and the Chetan. These are the only two things. There is no third. And therefore, in and through all the experiences, it is Paramatma and his Shakti alone is manifesting. See? This point should be clear. It is not difficult. Paramatma manifests in two ways depending upon the conditioning. When the conditioning is not able to express Chetana, that conditioned expression is Jada, inert. Where the consciousness can express as the Chetana, it is sentient. Behind both of them, there is one Param Shiva or Brahman. If this becomes clear to your understanding, then you will see all the differences are aupadhik. Aupadhik means because of the upadhi. And whatever appears because of the upadhi is an illusion. It appears but doesn't exist. Separate the man from the husband. separate the woman from the wife? You cannot. See? To make them separate, in our culture, the ladies put on the .com. See? Because of my habit of inquiry, I asked one lady. I said, Amma, what is the criteria of the size of this .com? Because I have seen some people have got small, somebody has got a Brahmaputra, somebody has got like this, What is that? Swamiji, this is directly proportionate to the love for the husband. Now all husbands, look at the face of your wife. And if there is no .com, you know your position. Friends. But it is okay for the ladies. But what about gents? No need. Why? From the face you can know. Married. See? Therefore, आपली आंगी संसारा देख लिया चरा चरा परी ने दीतची तिसरा झोक लागो. So although there is apparent plurality, yet the unity is not compromised. See, although there is apparent plurality, like the wife, husband, children, in-laws, outlaws, and auntie, grandmother, but all of them are under one family title. See? So, we are so many, Kannadiga, Bengali, then Gujarati, Bihari, but all of them are Indians. See? So, appearance of the multiplicity is not creating manyness. So, behind all the multiplicity, there is but one reality. This is what he said. Pari na udechi tisara zoka lago. So, only these two alone are expressing in various different ways. See? This is how in all the Upanishad also similar thought comes. Jaya eka satye baisane dogha eka prakasha che lede je anadi ekapane nandati doghe. The truth is Sat and Chit. Sat is existence. Chit is knowledge. Now see, this mic stand is inert, but it is existence. Now this mic stand will not know this camera, because both of them are inert. Now this mic stand is inert and it is. I am also, I is, but not inert, sentient. Therefore, for the knowledge to happen, a knower is necessary. Without the knower, knowledge cannot happen. See? Now, this object which is known is. The one who is knowing the knower, he is. Is there any difference between the existence? Inertness is an attribute to the existence. Sentiency is an attribute to the existence. But existence is common. See, friends. But what happens? Our attention is on the differences. Like my hunger and hunger of others. Principle of hunger is common. Expression of life is common. It's not different. One example I'll tell you to make this point. This happened in Delhi many years before. Must be sometime in 60s or even 50s. I was sitting in my friend's house veranda and all jungle, nothing was there. And rainy season. So tube lights, and I was having a cup of tea. That is the highest joy. When it is raining, you have a cup of tea, garam garam pakoda. What more you want in life? So I was having that. And because of rainy season, so many insects came there. So one small baby lizard went and started Brahmarpanam Brahmavi Brahmagna. See? And when she went there, a Dada lizard came. You are coming in my area? So this baby lizard ran away. Now when this big lizard wanted to still attack on the baby lizard got frightened, and in that fear she fell on my hand. Then I ran away. See? So insect, life. Then baby lizard, life. Big lizard, life. And me, also life. Expression of life, security, fear, hunger is common. All the great masters, they live at the life level, not I versus you. This is what Bhagavan says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu, name dveshosti na priyaha. But we have this wrong notion. See, in Vrindavan, Swami Akhanda used to be there. So sometime if I am sitting outside, these ammas will go do namaskar and come back and say, Swamiji, do you know, Swamiji loves me the most. When I gave him the something, he took it and he said, oh, thank you, you brought for me, I really like it, okay, I'll eat it, okay, just keep it, I'll eat it. He really loves me. This was the statement made by every lady. So, there was somebody, Swamiji, you are simply listening. I said, I am enjoying. What? Swamiji doesn't love anybody. See, friends, our love is one-to-one. The great masters don't love anybody. They have love for everybody. Because they have transcended, gone beyond the limitations of the upadhi. Our love is aupadhik. Their love is on the foundation of unity, oneness. See, friends. And therefore you will see, great masters are not obsessed with anything. But our love is obsession. You should do this, you should do this. I am a victim of that. Swamiji, take something more. I can't take. No, please take me. I am brought me. Please take. Arey Baba, if I eat, I will die, na? Never mind, we eat. Discover this one in all. Your all efforts will disappear. To know to what extent? As we are at home with all the body parts. Do I feel awkward? Excuse me, should I touch? No. Although there is separateness, but there is no sense of otherness. That simple, pure life is the expression of divinity in manifestation. All the Jivan Mukta Purushas are like that. Let us give them a try. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.